leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance, silence, and then our band will play the national anthem.
Under God, indivisible. Thank you.
Thank you. You may now be seated. Students, parents, and distinguished guests, welcome to Bosse High School's 2023 graduation ceremony. On behalf of Bosse High School, it is my honor to introduce members of the Evansville-Vandenberg School Corporation's Board of Trustees who are with us this evening to award diplomas. Vice President, Reverend Terry Gamblin. Secretary, Ms. Karen Ragland. Mr. Michael Duckworth Sr., Mr. David Hollingsworth, Ms. Melissa Moore. I would also like to introduce the superintendent of the Evansville-Vandenberg School Corporation, Dr. David Smith, who will be congratulating the class of 2023. Thanks to each of you for being here with us this very special evening. At this time, I would please allow me to introduce and present to you Bosse High School's band orchestra under the direction of Mr. James Smith and Dr. Scarlett Zirkle. As we give our senior class members a moment to return to their seats, I'd like to invite two of our commencement speakers to the podium. Miss Gabriella Boswell and Miss Carly Gist. Please welcome our commencement speakers.
Thank you, Mr. Huff. Graduates, family members, and staff, it is an honor to be part of the celebration of the class of 2023 here at Bosse High School. It is such a pleasure to share such a wide amount of emotions with you all. Some of us are relieved, some happy, some sad, and some of us are feeling everything all at once. Today we will fill the stadium and we close this chapter of our lives. Although this chapter may be over, we have a vast amount of challenges to overcome. After spending these last 4 years together, in person and online, it's time to say our goodbyes. From entering Bosse High School as a scared freshman to being here now in the moment. It feels almost as if the earth has stopped spinning, allowing us one final moment as a family. Parents, you're probably wondering where the years have gone, and as you sit here watching your child walk across the stage, it feels like their first day of kindergarten wasn't long ago. From tying shoes, laying out outfits, and making lunches, to helping with applications, teaching us how to drive, and completing FAFSA, you allowed us to make decisions on our own, try out different sports, clubs, and jobs. I know my parents have always been my number one fans when it comes to my numerous activities. I've been able to be part of the Bosse International Club, orchestra, and some of the sports teams here, and they've always been the ones to support me no matter what. Thank you for always pushing me one more step so that I can be the best version of myself. We have one life, so always make sure to do your best. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Parents, teachers, and administrators, you have molded us into who we are. You guided us when we got lost, gave us a listening ear, and always cheered us on. And on behalf of the students, I thank you deeply. We wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for you all. Graduates, we waited for this moment to walk across the stage for what seems like forever. Some of us never thought this would happen, but here we are. I know that our class has made an impact here at the school because we've done things no class has done before. We've raised over $1,100 for our block party in just 2 days. We got the student council up and running after 3 years, and we are the last class to experience high school during COVID. Freshman year, we entered as children, but now we leave Bosse as adults. We will all go our separate ways, and we know no matter where we go, what we do, or who we become, there will always be challenges. Although there may be moments where you want to give up, all I ask is that you persevere through it and strive for excellence. Keep an open mind and always have a kind heart. All of our achievements, big or small, matter. They all come together to make this world a better place. My challenge to each of you and to myself is to do all you can do to reach your full potential. All of you are more than capable of that, and I, your parents, and whoever else believe in you. Within this campus, we've made countless memories, from joining daily Zoom calls to showing our spectacular executions for all the Spirit Weeks and working together to have our senior tailgate and block party, along with much, much more. Here at the school, I have made friendships that I know will last a lifetime. We watch each other grow up, but I see no change in how we look. As we pass the torch down, I can see our once 14-year-old faces in this incoming class going to somewhere unknown to them. Scared, nervous, happy, the same way we feel as we enter this new part of our lives. No matter where we go, we will always leave our mark. Now, I wish each and every one of you nothing but blessing and happiness in the rest of your lives. Thank you and congratulations on being this year's graduating class of 2023.
Thank you, Gabby. Mr. Huff, Mrs. Stahl, faculty, family, friends, thank you so much for this honor. It is a privilege to stand here tonight, speaking in front of my peers, as we prepare to face perhaps one of the biggest changes of our lives. By textbook definition, change is the act of making or becoming different. And it's funny that I chose this topic because at the beginning of this year, I was terrified of it. Like many of us here, I've spent the last 13 years in the Bosse district. I've known many of my peers, such as Gabby, since Mrs. Marsh's kindergarten class in 2010. To tell 17 and 18-year-olds that we have to say goodbye to the people we grew up with and watch the moments we spent together fade into memories was a hard concept to grasp. I could hardly decide what to do for my art project. How was I going to decide what to do for the rest of my life? But I can say, with no doubt in my mind, that I'm not the same person I was at the beginning of this year. And we are not the same people we were freshman, sophomore, or junior year. A change this big is very exciting, but it can also be daunting. We're entering a new stage in our lives, and as much as I wish we could, we can't see the future. But this isn't the only change we've ever faced. I know you all are getting tired of hearing about this, but the 2020 pandemic happened during our freshman year. We are the last class to experience a year of high school getting cut short. We were faced with having to isolate ourselves from our peers, not getting to have family and supporters at events, and switching from block classes to 7 classes a day. But we overcame that. We survived, and today we all get together as one big family to celebrate. I had to face a huge change at the beginning of the school year. After spending 3 years in a satellite program, I decided to attend Bosse full-time, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. The support system at this school is like no other. The counseling department is always there to recognize our accomplishments, no matter how small. If I'm having a bad day, I know I can turn to Houseman or any of my friends. Even my past teachers, who no longer work at Bosse, still show up at our events and support. Shout out to Mrs. Moore, I know you're out there. And what other school could you go to where the principal knows everyone by name? I was given a choice to finish high school the same way I started the first 3 years or accept the change. And if I hadn't embraced that change back in August, I don't think I could have been as successful as I was this school year. You'll probably think this is cliche, but I want to leave you all with a quote from one of my favorite movies. And if you've ever been to a graduation before, you can probably guess what I'm going to say. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it. I hesitated to add this at first because I know it's overdone, but like Ferris Bueller said, life is full of changes and we can either adapt and grow from them or lose the opportunities and stay the same. And if you ask me, staying the same sounds pretty boring. What I ask of you tonight is to trust the process. You may not be where you want to be today, and you may not be where you want to be tomorrow, and you may not even be where you want to be 5 months from now, but that doesn't mean you'll never get there. Take a risk. Keep your old friends, but make new ones. Try out the sport or activity you always wanted to do, but were afraid of failing. Choose the major or job that feels right, even if you're doubting yourself. Embrace the changes with an open mind. Just because it doesn't feel like you're on the right path now, doesn't mean you aren't getting to the right destination. Trust the process and trust the changes. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go Dogs.
Let's give a big another round of applause for Gabby and Carly. At this time, would our members of the choir please join the rest of their colleagues on the risers? I want to direct your attention to my right as the choir provides us with a selection under the direction of Miss Madeline Beeson.
Take a
It's very widely known that Bosse High School is a family, and I don't think there's any representation of a family other than just what just happened. Thank you for joining along and encouraging our students and Ms. Beeson. I appreciate every one of you. Members of the Board of School Trustees and Dr. David Smith, it is my honor and privilege to present to you Bosse High School's 99th graduating class, the class of 2023. Before I present them to you, let me read off a few accolades of this class. This class was offered more than $5.72 million in scholarships. This class accepted more than $2.6 million in scholarships. 163 students have earned their credentials. 8 students have earned a 4.0 or above cumulative grade point average. Yes. 2 students have earned their associate's degree and high school diploma from EVSC, Ivy Tech Early College High School. There are 33 students graduating with academic honors, 2 students graduating with technical honors, and 1 student who has earned both academic and technical honors. Fourteen graduates are members of the National Honor Society. 28 graduates are 21st century scholars. 13 graduates have earned the Governor's Work Ethic Certificate. We have 1 student who is entering the military. Mr. Javon Reed, would you please stand and be recognized? He will be enlisting in the Army National Guard. 70 graduates are pursuing 4-year degrees, 22 are pursuing vocational and 2-year degrees, and 7 students are going into trade. This class has met the requirements set forth by the state of Indiana and the Evansville-Vandenberg School Corporation and should receive their proper credentials. Members of the Board, School Trustees, and Dr. David Smith, I present to you Bosse High School's class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage our former graduate and board member, Miss Melissa Moore.
Thank you, Principal Huff. Good evening to Principal Huff and his wonderful staff here at Benjamin Bosse High School, and to the family and friends of the graduating class of 2023. To my fellow EVSC trustees and Superintendent Dr. David Smith, good evening to all. Many of you may be entering the workforce. Some of you may begin the process of joining the military, while others are finishing the final preparation for college, or you may even be taking a gap year. Whatever you do, I challenge you to give yourself permission to enjoy this journey. Give yourself permission to know that your destination may change throughout your new journey, and give yourself permission to ask those hard questions on this journey. As you transition from high school to life, I would like to share with you what I live by, which are the 3 L's. Learn. Learn from your support group. Your support group can be your family, your best friend, your teachers, your mentors, or a higher power of belief. Learn from their wisdom, their encouragement. It can be a learning guide or tool that you can and will need to use for your life. Listen. Listen to your support group, your circle. Know that they care and that they are there for you every step of the way. Love. Love yourself. In order for true happiness to exist in your life, love yourself, love one another. Never put each other down, and remember to lift up, to build up. 34 years ago today, I sat right in the same seat, anxious, sad, happy, filled with many endless possibilities and emotions, wondering what road I will take and where I will end up in my future. When I think of what seems like yesterday for me, I equate that beginning chapter in my life from advancing from a learner's permit to what I now have, of course, is a driver's license. And if I can just use that metaphor real quick for tonight, your instructors have now informed you that you are now an operator of an Indiana state driver's license. You go to the automobile, you open the door, you realize that you are now in control of your destiny and your destination. Your passengers, which are your parents, your friends, your families, your inner circle, are now on the other side. Before you drive off, you have to put on your seatbelt. Remember to always wear your seatbelt. Be ready to tackle whatever challenges may come your way. Drive in accordance with the posted speed limit. Never take on more than you can handle. Though you are part of a generation of influencers, change makers, bridge builders, know that when it's okay to slow down and drive the speed limit. Why? Because you never want to miss the journey to your desired destination. Utilize both your windshield and adjust your rear view mirror accordingly. Both serve critical roles in the aspect of driving. You cannot drive without one or the other. Your windshield signifies looking ahead to the present moment, your future, where your rearview mirror shows what is behind you, which is your past. Remember that your windshield will always be bigger than your rearview mirror. Your future will be bigger and brighter, and your future and fuller than your past. As I stand before you today, I congratulate you on just the beginning of what will be many accomplishments. What you will momentarily receive today, your high school diploma, will catapult you into your future. The future is different for all, but the one thing that everyone has in common today is just not your high school diploma, but the education that you have received, which no one can take from you. As I close, I would like to remind you of what started as a cheer for me when I came here in 1985, but now in my life is my own personal mantra. Who are we? We are the Bulldogs. Mighty Bulldogs. Yes, we are.
Gabrielle Mackenzie Arbery. Margaret Ariana Amia Atari. Jada Ashley Austin. Brandon Antonio Avila. Kalia Daviana Balsell. Chinia Chardonnay Banks. Jace Isaiah James Banks. Briley Nicole Bannister. Mary Beth Beckham. Sylvia Larissa Bedoya. Debriana Lene Bell. John Walker Belvant.
Peter Valent. Javier Malik Billings. Gabriela Lisette Vega Boswell. Mariah Brown. Brooklyn Joanne May Burks. Desmond Entre Omar Burris. Come on, Desmond. Open your eyes. You got it.
Nope, come on.
No, don't stand.
Sorry. Distracted.
Okay, don't sit.
He's like, oh, I'm not even taking a break.
Oh, he's tired.
Everybody walk, Doc. Everybody.
Caleb Ricardo Calhoun. Jordan Terrence Calhoun. Lukash Aspen Carver. Board Vice President Reverend Terry Gamblin will now present diplomas. Wilnice Charles. Verlin Clement. Zachary Vashon Coleman. Kiesia Anshay Cooper. Faith Marie Costello Queen. Alex James Davis. Keon William Davis II. Olivia Renee Davis. Reagan Elizabeth DeVasier. Isabella Domingo Juan. Jose Iban Dominguez Castaneda. Bryce Anna Doty. Connie Ivy Duncan. Azaria Faustina Estrada. Noah Eli Fadari. Allie Grace Fawcett. De'Ara Anise Fellows. Cole Robert Ferris. Janaea Renee Fletcher. Promise Ann Floyd. Delana Rain Fowler. Julio Gabriel Jr. Jonathan Omarion Gill Jr. Carly Jean Gist. Landon Ryan Gogol. Ebony Shanice Green. Liza Michelle Gorilla. Apollonia Patrice Guzman. Keith Allen Hall III. Brent Matthew Hammett. Carly Virginia Lynn Hanley. Board Secretary Mrs. Karen Ragland will now present diplomas. Naya Lene Harris. Dion Latrell Harvey. Jakaya Lene Hazelwood. Luke Christian Head. Lacey Raylyn Marie Hill. Stephen Allen Holmes. Zoe Elizabeth Hooper. Adam Michael Horseman. Ellie Houston. Desiree Michelle Hudson. Lumi Jenup. Watman Soper Gietta. Briasha Renee Johnson. Elani Lanaya Johnson. Zena Zia Gillette. Devontae Dejan Joseph Jones. Karina Lenabe. Laraya Teray Lee. Kaylee Renee Lester. Jacob Colton Lawfrey. Rebecca Nicole Lutz. Board member Mr. Michael Duckworth will now present diplomas. Josiah Cottrell Madison. Italia Marsan Moulet. Andrew James Martin. Daly Renee Mason. Alexander Charles Matthey. McKendray Edward McClure. Ari Landfair McReynolds. Olivia Dejiana Morris. Danielle Raylyn Morris. Robvion Kevon Morris. Jalea Marie Norris. Tylen Outlaw. Sophie Ruth Perry. Demetric Markel Powell. Ash Reed. Erica Renee Roth. Arian Anthony Sauer. John Joseph Shelby. Talia Ann Sheriff. Lorenzo Nathaniel Sherman. Kyler Michael Sherwood. Chancellor Lee Jewel Smallwood. Alexia Noke Smith. Board member Mr. David Hollingsworth will now present diplomas. Jada Mariah Smith. Mia Danielle Springston. Adariel Lachey Starks. Lainey Mae Sweeney. Ann Thomas. Joseph Lewis Trask III. Trinity Monet Turpin. Jason Jesus Vasquez Hernandez. Annie Triana Daytonia Wallace. Zachary Stephen Blake Wallace. Remus Josephine Michaela Wallerstedt. Mayani Sophia Watkins. Ariana Elaine Wells. Mia Joy Winsley. Brett Thomas Wheatley. Shalia Dawn White. Kayla Renee Whitaker. Good job, Tommy. Good job. You got it. You got it, Tommy. Zachary Renee Wilde. Aiden Nicholas Wilhite. Chire Wilson. Zachary Dylan Woolman.
Graduates, at this time, please grab your tassel and move it to the left. This signifies the completion of your high school diploma. As your congratulations to all of the members of the class of 23, to our family members and friends who are here. Thank you for your unwavering support of us as leaders and as teachers and as individuals who come to give our best to your students every single day. After the ceremony, the graduates will exit and enter into the gymnasium. Please remain in the stadium while the class exits. Students will meet their families between the tennis courts and the football field. Everyone will have to exit the stadium after commencement. Now please stand as the class of 2023 exits Bosse High School.